Hi everybody, it's Jeanne, and I want to welcome you back to my channel. And I hope you like what I'm doing today, and I hope you'll subscribe. I could use a few new subscriptions because I'm very close to 600. And I just really appreciate each and every one of you that have subscribed so far. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different than what I have done in the past with sealing my Christmas cards. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take a napkin, and instead of using a sealing wax to decorate the back of the my envelope, or instead of using washi tape, which I've used in years past, or instead of using stickers or paints, watercolors, I am going to use a napkin. And I'm going to put it right over the, I'm just going to tear it out just randomly. It doesn't have to be torn in any neat fashion. And I'm going to tear even into the pattern, because I want it to look random, torn, messy, because that's how I like it. Now this one's even kind of big for this. This is a smaller envelope, and so I might pull a little bit of that off. But it's so easy. Now I would seal the envelope first. Then I'm going to, better pull that up. I use just a plain glue stick. I love this glue stick. I get it off from Amazon.com, and it's Avery glue stick, disappearing color. And this really is a good glue stick. Now this glue stick, this envelope is not a good one. It's an envelope that I'm using for this because I did a whole video on this and my camera wasn't on. Have you ever done that before? Okay, so then I just put that over and press it down. And you want to glue underneath it really well. You want to make sure your edges are glued. And since this is going to go through the mail, I also like to glue it right, I like to glue right over the pattern. Glue right over the edges. And then I just cover it thickly, because this is also going to protect the napkin from any weather. And you just wait for it to dry. Now what I did is I like to use the little one for the front of the envelope. Now see this? I've got a little bit there. I might trim that with some scissors. But you could just pull it right off. You could just pull it right off. But anyway, this one will dry, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's dry. And I have all this left after this napkin only had one layer. It was a 2-layer napkin, so it only had one layer I had to pull off. Now I have another napkin here. You don't have to use that. I mean, I had a pattern napkin like this, and it, if you can see, it has some shimmery gold parts. So I on this card that's going to my sister, this is dry already. I have used that pattern because it was the dark red, and I thought, the snowman might not look good on the dark red. So I use this pattern, and it's kind of an elegant pattern. And I have a lot of gold metallic paint. But I have been using this for a year for everything. I mean, I have covered pages with this, and it's still got that much in it. It was the best bargain ever for $5. So I'm just going to brush a little gold over the edges. Just to make it a little more fun. Maybe a little bit on the pear. And you can see how it kind of shimmers there. And I might add a little bit more up here. Just because I really like that. Anyway, so that is something a little different for my cards this year, rather than the washi tape, stickers, painting, watercolors. I do all kinds of interesting things. I try to do something a little bit different every year for the outside of the cards. And because it has all that glue on top, it's really, really sturdy, and it should easily go through the mail. I mean, I've already had some go through the mail, and they did just fine. Now, after I did this one, I did do the snowman one in the red. And so that turned out really nice, I thought. And I thought you could do this snowman one on any color then, because it turned out just fine. Just fine. Now, this is what the snowman looks like on a purple. I did the snowman on a purple, and then I did the little one here on the front, like I told you that I do. And it covered up a little picture that was on there that wasn't all that nice. I mean, it was an okay picture, but you know, they're just kind of printed on the front, and they're not really awesome. So this is the blue background, and see how it seals that, so you know if the envelope, sealing wax is to prove that nobody's opened the envelope. So this is kind of what that does. But it really has a nice texture. I love the texture of the napkin. And I got the idea from Maggie, who sent me this card. And she used a napkin on this. I think I showed you this already, but she used a napkin and then did some stamping over it. So I thought, oh, that is so cute. And then I thought about doing it as instead of sealing wax, not completely covering it, but just one picture. So that's my little spin on it. Thank you, Maggie, for the idea. And I've got a little bit of a thing there, but I'll fix that. And this is the one that I just did, and it's already cleared up. So it's almost completely dry, and this is just on the white, and it turns out perfectly fine. And it just makes a fun little decoration. And if they don't want to, see, if I got this in the mail, I would not want to open it and tear it. I would probably just open it, cut it on the side, and I would save that. So that's what I have for you today. Just something quick and simple, and something maybe new to you. It was to me. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being here. And please subscribe if you haven't already. But if you are a subscriber, write me a little comment. I'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye.